Hello and welcome to Wake Up Missoula Halloween Special. Ooh.
Spooky.
I am your Professor of Death.
Hey.
And she's Annie from Annie.
I don't know.
Something like that. We got some spooky weather out tonight. It's gonna be good.
Woo.
Good weather for you guys to go out and be murdered.
Oh my god. Come on.
So if you take a look at our iCam, you can see the smoke lifting. You can see the ghosts running through the air. And also, you can see the 7-day forecast. It's going to be partly sunny today. Tonight, it's mostly cloudy.
Oh.
Lows into the 39.
Woo.
So you don't have to bundle up that much, you crazy kids. And then Saturday night, it's 100% chance of rain.
No.
Yep, so wash away your sins from the night before this Saturday. And Sunday's going to snow, so freeze away your
away
giblets.
those sins. Wash away the sins on Saturday, then you could freeze away the rest of the sins.
Yep.
Awesome.
And literally, hell will freeze over Sunday when it snows. And then the rest of the week, Monday's going to be partly sunny, and also it's going to be rain again on Tuesday and Monday night. So expect clear nights tonight for you trick-or-treaters out there.
60 degrees today. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, it's Halloween. I hope you have all had a good week. It's Friday. It's pretty sweet that Halloween's on a Friday, I must say.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, the Day of the Dead's this Sunday, and
this is a
we'll have a little
weekend of
clip
spooky
of the
things.
parade that happens every year in downtown Missoula. And
Nice.
here's a little taste of what you guys can see this Sunday night
At 5:30.
at Twilight. Oh my god, indeed, little one. For kids having cell phones in this unnatural world.
Weird. That's the
A good
spookiest-
reason to call your mommy tonight.
That's the spookiest thing of all. Is those kids having cell phones
Yeah,
at 5.
And iPhones. Ooh.
And iPhones. Yeah, I don't even have one. Spooky.
Yep. So I'm gonna move on to my next segment. It's the holiday special of Hallmark or Bullmark. We have a lot of
Everyone's
stuff going on today. I have Flagship Friday, a cautionary tale. I have Hallmark or Bullmark coming up right now, but after this, we're gonna do events, spooky.
I've got all the events for the weekend. There's lots of Halloween stuff going on, and just a ton of stuff going on in general. This weekend,
What's that called? Enigma Events.
Oh.
But you'll know after that, so it's not Enigma anymore. Anyways, and after that, I have some city council. They're talking about the growth, inward policy, and economic development of Missoula downtown master plan. Ooh. Anyways, in this spooky tale, Cassie Nightingale finds herself with only days to plan her stepson Brandon's wedding to Tara when the happy couple unexpectedly pushes up the date of their big day. Meanwhile, Martha, the newly elected mayor of the town, has gotten Cassie into chairing the silent auction to raise much-needed funds for her pet project. Audrey is a new arrival in town, pops into Cassie's store, and the two instantly bond. Needing help in the store, Cassie immediately hires Audrey as her new store associate, and she even pitches in and helps Cassie organize the auction. But Audrey is hiding a secret past. She's a witch.
Oh.
And suspicion starts to swirl around her when the donated auction items are missing. Ooh. With the use of her special powers. Witch! She's a witch! As well as some teamwork by the mayor and her husband. Will they conjure up the truth before it's too late?
Ooh.
And it's called The Good Witch's Wonder. Hallmark or Bullmark? I'll start with Asaph. Asaph, what do you think? Is this Hallmark or Bullmark?
I'll say Hallmark.
What do you think?
That definitely sounds like a Hallmark movie. Yeah, totally.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
It is a Hallmark movie.
I love these.
And it's
so
premiering
funny.
tonight on the Hallmark Channel. Woo! Because, there's not many Halloween movies.
No, but they have to do...
And 'tis the season again for Christmas on Hallmark Channel.
Christmas is coming, everyone.
And they're already showing Christmas shows. And here's a little taste of what's happening in this. Here's the synopsis. Out of work and luck, Santa impersonator Todd Michelson has hit a snag when he is forced to do community service because of falling asleep inside the mall after hours.
Pretty harsh.
He must find a way to give back to get out of community service. Todd meets the girl of his dreams at a benefit for youths at risk.
Oh, good.
Todd lies to Sarah Anthony about running his own charity, which he calls Saint Fun Charity. Sarah Anthony is a recent divorcee and has the wrong choice in men until now. Ooh. When they meet, Sarah becomes obsessed with Todd at the point where Todd is afraid to reveal his true nature.
Ooh.
They start dating, but she takes him to a charity event and drives where he is almost caught lying multiple times.
Todd's not a good guy.
Todd meets her friend Lily Wilson, who is just as annoying as Sarah. Sarah convinces Todd to set his buddy, Billy Thompson, up with Lily with hilarious results. When it is revealed to Sarah that Todd is a phony, she tells Todd never to speak to her again. Todd learns that the giving nature of Sarah has rubbed off on him, and he must find a way to win back the only person who ever saw him as a person. Will he succeed? Can he become a better man? Why am I asking you? Find out more on Citizen Charity. And is this a Hallmark or Bullmark movie?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say bullmark.
This is pretty hard. It's hard. I'm gonna say bullmark too.
You're gonna say bullmark?
Yeah. Yeah, this is silly enough.
Oh, it's all bull.
Yes, good job. God, it's so funny. And then he meets up with Lily for hilarious results. I was like, wait a minute, where is this coming? This just took a turn. Yeah. And he fell asleep in the mall after hours.
Yeah.
They gave him community service for that. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he's a Santa impersonator.
What a tough mall.
Mm-hmm. Well, they must have caught him trespassing.
What if he just was tired because he'd been impersonating all day?
All right, and that ends the spooky Halloween special segment of Hallmark or Bullmark. There's only one Halloween special. The rest is just pretty much Christmas. All the holiday stuff is Christmas. It's ridiculous. It's insane. It's just so stupid. Anyways, here's another cautionary tale of why you should remember to record the audio when making a movie. Because otherwise, me and Sam Tolman will put a dub for the video.
Oh no, really? Is that what happened?
So beware.
That's so funny.
You flagship after school program. This is the flagship Friday of the week.
Man, I've been patrolling these streets like the back of my hand. I know all these hallways like the back of my hand. I just said back of my hand, so holla. Oh look,
No, television.
you're coming right with me, foo.
This is what I go see
I'm chasing you now. You're gonna get it. Yeah! Yeah! I almost got you there. Oh, shaking my hands. I just watched them. I'm gonna kill you.
Scare him away.
Get back here. Hi-ya!
Oh, God.
Oh, did you think you could get away from me? I don't think so. I'm the hall monitor. You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of this crap. I'm going to take this helmet from you.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I just did that.
Have you ever seen the state of Montana? Do you even know what the state of Montana looks like? I don't.
Hey, listen here.
I'm not gonna listen to you because you're a person that's on the other side of the desk. Do you understand that about that? I do, because you don't. And that's the truth of everything. Yep, that's a pen. Here's a pen. Guess what's a pen? This is it. That was it. There's so many pens. Sick of this pen. I'm so sick of explaining this pen to you.
Okay, I get it. Whatever.
You are flying off the handles is what I'm trying to say. This pen is like your attitude.
I'm tired of this. I'm leaving on my own accord. See ya.
If you only knew my affections for pens.
I'm just opening up my locker. I'm going to go. Hello.
Oh, I can't stand that stupid guy. Hey,
That's better. People without their hall passes, they make me really angry.
Alright.
Walking away from explosions. Hey, do you have a hall pass?
Oh.
That's better. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Hi.
What is it?
I lost my lunchbox over in the hallway over there.
Oh, what do you want me to do about it?
I just think we should go over there. Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm on my way. Yeah.
Oh, you're so fast. Maybe too fast. I'm going down this hallway. I hope I don't get slammed around the corner. Ah!
Slam. Here, this is my lunchbox, darn you. Yo, hall pass?
Oh, slammed.
Oh, there it is. I see. Back my lunchbox. Harold. That's well, actually not mine at all.
How dare you? I'm going to find a way to take you down. This way.
No, you're sassy, just like my cat. Oh, yes. Here's your lunchbox back in the your Teletubbies. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Here it is. Take it.
Footstep. I'm here,
Yes.
suckers. I think you should be locked up in detention.
I don't agree with that statement.
I don't need this. Fall. Woo. Hey, you, hall pass? Huh, that's what I thought. I'm the hall monitor.
This is Harold, my minion. Attack!
Stupid jerks. I hate them all. I wish they would all just...
Harold,
What are you doing out in the hallway?
come back, human.
Specimen.
Well, I don't need this from you. I'm walking away.
Engaging target. Pursuing the enemy.
Slurp.
You should stop running away. I need you to stop.
Oh, you're still following me? I'm running now.
Engage neutral thrusters. You cannot outrun the Herald. Oh no, is my only weakness.
Flush. Ooh, I think it's safe now.
Escape is futile.
Oh no!
Slam.
Longer!
No, battery's low.
You have to let me go. I am not... Oh, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. I said stop this. I want you to stop it right now.
Okay, I have to go home and die.
Hall pass?
That's that. That was a great little video. It'll be posted on our Wake Up Missoula
That's
Wix
so
page.
funny.
You can see our Wix page by going on to wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You can see videos like this. You can see last week's episode. You can see all the interviews we did. Savor Missoula with Colleen Kernan and Dean Thompson. Their interviews there, and Mitch Everts, and also Bob Clark, Sierra Club. All our interviews that we've done in the past. Clay Studio. This ends today, the Clay Studio, and our last flagship Friday, which will be updated by the end of the show. And also, you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, y'all.
Y'all?
And to get in contact with us, you can email us at mcat.org. You can email us mcat@mcat.org. It's pretty simple. You can call us at 542-6228, otherwise known as 542-MCAT, and have all the great stuff. It's just all wonderful things where you guys can get involved.
Great video. That was hilarious.
So, like,
The audio failed to record on that video, and so you guys had to dub it over.
we had,
pretty
otherwise
funny.
we'd have to throw it away.
Yeah.
It was like one of those solutions that was like, hey, we got to use the video. The kids never got a chance to see it yet, so I can't wait to show them when they get a chance. Hey, here's your lunch. Sam's rendition of the Little Redhead Girl was my favorite.
It's
of
so
all
funny.
It was like, it's not my lunchbox after all.
It's so funny. Pretty
right.
clever. You guys are all pretty clever.
So now we got some
Spooky events.
Agnostic events? No, not agnostic. Agnostic events? No.
Agnostic events.
Enigmatic events.
Yeah, we have a ton of events, you guys. It's going to be such a jam-packed weekend full of fun things. So, starting at 8:30 a.m. at the Missoula County Courthouse Rotunda, they're having a Halloween bake sale and basket raffle. So you can like bring in a basket that you've made to be raffled off, or you can bring in baked goods. So 100% of the basket and baked goods sales are donated in honor of Domestic Violence Month. You don't need to be present to win, but contact Denise at 370-9716 if you have questions or if you want to donate. Missoula Public Library has story time at 10:30 this morning. It's for ages 3 to 6 years old. It's stories, songs, finger games, rhymes, nursery rhymes, flannel board stories, and more. And they're also having, so that's what's going on at the Missoula Public Library.
Cool.
The Children's Museum is having this thing called Tale-tivities. It's called Bone Soup.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so it's from noon to noon 30, and they'll listen to a story called Bone Soup, and then they'll make a craft that goes along with the story.
Awesome. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah. Did you have fun doing it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they didn't do it like this, but I remember doing that kind of stuff where
Yeah.
it's like green eggs and ham, and then we had school lunch had green eggs and ham
Oh, yeah.
theme stuff.
So fun.
It's so Trey gross.
Trey cute. Yeah, Trey gross. Trey cute.
You know,
Trey
but I don't
creative.
eat eggs and ham, so.
You don't even eat eggs?
No.
What?
What?
You're vegan?
Yeah.
You don't eat fish either?
No.
He's a vegan.
It's spooky.
He's a spooky vegan.
I eat the flesh off of vegetables. And you think they're brains, but they're not. They're just spaghetti. Made with riboflavin and not eggs.
I love dairy and meat.
Yes, you do.
All right, Missoula Public Library is having their Teen Writers Group today, 3:30 to 5:30. It's for teen writers that need a little inspiration or feedback. Meeting places vary, but like ask the young adult librarian and they'll let you know. It's mostly in the small meeting room.
Oh.
But if it's different, just ask. Yeah. And the Top Hat has Family Friendly Friday, every Friday from 6 to 8. It's a time where parents and their kids can socialize and hang out, eat food, and listen to music. So the Whiz Pops are going to play, and it's free. And it'll probably
Missoula's
be
own Whiz Pop.
spooky.
Missoula's own
Yeah.
original
Spooky.
kids band in
Yeah.
town.
Pretty much, they're awesome. So the Daily Mansion, which is at 251 East Side Highway, Hamilton, they're having a haunted mansion dinner party.
Oh.
So it's 21 and older is suggested. They have hay rides, which can be for like the younger ones, but the dinner party is 21 and older.
And watch out for the ghost of Daly.
Yeah.
There's like about a billion of them in there.
Starts at 6 p.m. It's $60 a person. You can contact Castile at 363-6004 extension 2 for tickets. So they'll have a harvest dinner and a vampire ball, and they'll
What?
have Big Sky Mud Flaps will be featuring Big Sky Mud Flaps, which would be the band. And so they'll have a psychic, you can dress up in Halloween costumes, and they'll have a costume contest, which is optional. Guests of the dinner party will also be able to take haunted hayride on the ground, and they can also take a ghost hunting tour of the basement. So door prizes and wine with dinner are included. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's gonna be sweet. So if you guys want to do that, that's tonight, 6 p.m. at the Daily Mansion, 251 East Side Highway, Hamilton. Yeah. So at the Union every Friday at 6 p.m. there is during their happy hours there's a traditional Irish music session with like a traditional Irish band from Missoula, and so it's authentic Irish music.
And these are all happening on Halloween?
Yeah. This is all the night. Oh, yeah. So the Roxy Theater is having Roxy Theater's Halloween Creep Out. Starts at 7 p.m. Bat Honey will perform a special show. And the Market Orphan will perform at 7, followed by a screening of the classic film, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, with a live scoring from Next Door Prison Hotel at 8.
And those of you who don't know who Bat Honey is, they did the Do It in 72 film competition. They did their own music video, and they got the Audience Choice Award.
Yeah, the one with the puppets. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, and so then finally they're gonna cap the night off with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which they're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the groundbreaking
Original movie.
Yeah, terrifying movie. Yeah. So if you want to go to this, the Market, Orphan, and Cagliari is $10. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is $7, and altogether it's $15. So you can just stay there for the whole time and be all scared. Sounds great. The Rocky Horror Picture Show live is going to be at the Wilma tonight at 8:30 and at midnight, and so that's been going on all weekend. And you've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
No, I've never seen it.
Really?
Not even the movie.
Oh
Not,
my
nothing. No
God.
rendition of the Rocky Horror
Are you
Picture Show in my
serious?
life.
I
Yeah.
hope you're kidding.
I'm not. It's ooh, but no, I haven't seen anything to do with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've seen nothing about it.
Sweet.
I know the songs, The Time Warp,
Yeah, it's a great movie, and I love it. It's a Broadway musical. You know, it started on Broadway.
and I do like Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for
I
it.
even
I'm
like
gonna
to
go tomorrow night.
I even like food curry. So
I love
you know.
curry. Yeah, why could all curry?
All curry.
All the good. all the-
Anyways,
all the
moving on.
curry. Okay, so the Dark Horse is having a Halloween freak show. It's at 8 p.m. and it's gonna be hosted by Boy Burns Bridge, which I think
What?
is like a DJ. Whoa, spooky
What?
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monks is having a Halloween party with Baby Tiger and Letter B. So it'll be at 9 p.m. It's live music. It's free. They have red blood drink for only $2.
That's like, it's really weird. Like Halloween, they never have anything free downtown.
Yeah. It's,
But so if you want to go for something free, you
Yeah.
just check out Monks for a little bit.
and they're gonna have Fireball happy hours from 11 to midnight, and it's only $1.50. So that sounds dangerous. The Sunrise Saloon is having their 406 Halloween costume party. They have prizes for the best costumes, and it starts at 9:30. And the Palace is having Fallow, Cain and Fable, Lunacy and the Moon, and Prison Yoga.
What?
This will be at 9 p.m. at the Palace, and $5 gets you in, and it's a Halloween show. And Cash for Junkers is playing the Union Club's Halloween party starting at 9:30. No cover.
Another no cover.
Yeah, and then the Top Hat Lounge, they're having Halloween with Fruition and Little Smokies. I know they were selling tickets in advance, but there is a chance that they could still have tickets available. So it's $15. It starts at 10 p.m. And if you want to go check that out, I highly suggest it.
And if you want to check out the Little Smokies and see what they're all about, you could also see it on our music page. Right there. We did the living room session with the Little
Little
Smokies. So
Smokies.
you can go to a Rick's page, or you can type in MCAT music on YouTube and you can find it
Yep.
quite easily. I just wanted to give
Oh, yeah,
another shout
totally.
out. Social networking. Boom.
Plug it, yeah, for
Go.
sure.
Huh. It's like professor playing football.
Whoa.
Anyways, that's the end of Friday
yeah,
events.
so that's what's going on for Friday. Up next, we've got Saturday events.
Stage 112 is having another thing too.
Are they?
It's like
Oh,
all
I'm
their
sure
floors
they
are gonna be
are.
open. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of DJs. Chris Moon's playing and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm sure the Broadway's having something. I'm sure Stage 112 is having something.
Oh, we didn't mention the Badlander. Badlander usually has something.
Badlander, yeah, Badlander's got some. I didn't see anything on the event page for the Badlander, but
They've been posting a lot on Facebook and
Yeah,
all that stuff about.
It's all over. Like, I'm sure any bar in town is gonna have something fun going on.
And it's gonna be a lot more people because there is no disco bloodbath this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
So the full
Yeah.
downtown's gonna be full, so be safe.
Yeah.
The cops are gonna be out in force
Yeah,
for sure. So
ride your bikes.
Be careful.
Don't drive. Ride your
Yeah.
bikes. Walk. Call taxis. Carpool.
Yeah,
Like, get
your
a sober
$10.
driver.
I mean, taxis are gonna take even longer because you're gonna have to wait a lot longer. So call ahead.
Yep.
$10, $15 for a cab is not worth a DUI.
No, it's not. Not at all. But I do need to give a shout out to my friend's band, Mesozoic Mafia. Mesozoic Mafia, we've played their songs on here before. It's a huge group of people that they like rap and sing and play some R&B, and it's a big eclectic style of music. They're going to be playing the Break Espresso for free at 8 p.m. tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, so check them out too. Yeah. So up next, I've got Saturday events. The first event, which I thought was really funny, is Missoula Healthy Downtown Day. So after you drink and eat a ton of candy, wake up early and go to Missoula Healthy Downtown Day.
I like that
Downtown
little rap.
Missoula. Yeah, right. Starts at 9, but it's 14. So this year, what it is 14 unique practitioners and small businesses invite you to attend like their casual meet and greet opportunity in their office, store, or studio without any further obligation. And so what it is like 14 practitioners that like do either like spiritual things or do massage or yoga or like any healthy thing that like is good for your mind, body, and spirit. They're allowing you to come in and do a meet and greet and just like find out what's going on and what they have to offer. Yeah, so you can learn the benefits of herbs, hypnotherapy, and acupuncture. Try out a Pilates or yoga session. Check out skincare options. Take a dance class. Go to mini treatment of craniosacral therapy, Reiki, or massage. Sample treatments, informative talks, and classes will be offered all day long. So you can go around downtown to all these different areas. If you go to Missoula Healthy Downtown Day and just type that into Google, it'll come up with you a page, and you'll be able to find a schedule of everywhere downtown. And you can even check out their schedule on Facebook too. Yeah, and so in conjunction with that, herbal actions and energies will be happening. This is a class of when and how to use herbs. It'll be 10 a.m. to 4 with an hour for a lunch break. This is at Green Path Herb School. Cost is $60, yeah. And so
Well, it's $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Think about it.
So it's introductory class to explore how, when, and which kinds of herbs to use with a particular condition or person. And so you join John Gokovich is going to be the herbalist that's going to be giving this class. And this is just a really great class to get involved with if you're really wanting to know what herbs to use and how to get involved with that.
And if you have a sore throat because it's flu season, one herbal trick you can always use is licorice root. Licorice root is good for your throat.
Awesome.
Yeah, I drink the tea. It's really good for your throat.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's good for singing.
Eucalyptus is good for opening things up too. Yeah. So if that sounds interesting, and if you didn't go out on Halloween because you're a health nut, that's good.
Well, they could still go on Halloween and like dance.
And then wake up.
Jazzercise dancing.
Yeah, you could jazzercise and then be healthy on Saturday.
Yeah.
But I think that's an awesome opportunity. So check out downtown tomorrow if that interests anyone. So at Walking Stick Toys, they're having a 3rd annual candy swap, which this kind of amused me. But you can come in and trade your child's Halloween candy for a green toy of your choice at 50% off.
What?
So Saturday, November 1st from 10:30 to 6, and Sunday, November 2nd from noon to 4. The toy price is limited to $50, and your child has to be present. So you can't just steal your kid's candy and do that.
Run.
Yeah, can't do that. At the Missoula Senior Center, they're having a Missoula Swing Dance weekend. It starts at 11 a.m. So it's a weekend of Lindy Hop, blues, and solo jazz movement with Joel Hunter. Joel is a dancer, choreographer, instructor, and studio owner from Boise, Idaho. And so he's in town this weekend giving swing dance lessons. So it's cost is $15 a class. It's purchased at the door. It's $50 a day or $80 for the full weekend. You can check out the event page on MissoulaEvents.net for the full schedule because it's got everything that's going on. But it'll be all about swing dancing, and he'll share his knowledge in social dancing, lead and follow technique, creative music, movement, and musicality. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I know. So that's really cool. So if that interests you at all, go to MissoulaEvents.net and you can check out the event page and the entire schedule. And you can just go to the Senior Center on Saturday starting at 11 and pay some money and learn how to swing dance. If I didn't have to work, I would definitely go check that out. It'd be so fun. Fact and Fiction tomorrow from 1 to 3:30 is having a self-publishing workshop. They're just going to discuss the writing and publishing process. So if you have a book that you want to get published, check that out. The Dark Horse tomorrow is having the Grotesque Burlesque Carnival of Flesh. Ooh. Yeah, so they're having this creepy Halloween special the day after Halloween. They're going to feature the Cigarette Girls Burlesque, a Universal Choke Sign, Blissidum, A Balance of Power, and Undan, these are all metal bands. This is Metal Bar. They have a huge prize package for the scariest, sexiest, and best costume. They have drink specials and giveaways all night long, and it's only $5. So yeah, if you want to do something creepy, check that out. There is going to be Absolutely with Chris Moon and Monte Carlo at 9 p.m. at the Badlander. Couches from San Francisco, Magpies, Fulls, and Boys are going to be at the Palace at 9. Horse Feathers is going to be at the Top Hat Lounge at 9:30. It's $12 in advance or $15 a day of show. And Sister Soul in the Medelson is going to be at 9:30 at the Union Club. And then they're also going to do the last showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show tomorrow night at midnight. Yeah, so that's what's going on Saturday. And up next, I've got my final events for Sunday.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
there's a lot going on.
I know. There's so much going on this weekend. So Sunday is the Day of the Dead, so all day they're going to be doing a lot of things for that. So the first thing they're going to do at Caris Park is the Missoula Mandala Project, where they're going to go to Caris Park and create a large public art project where they use colored sawdust and create it into a picture. So made by the community for the community. So that's really cool. The Zootown Arts Community Center is having a pre-parade face painting. It's at 1 p.m. You can go to the Zootown Arts Community Center, which is on the north side next to the Kettle House, and get your face painted for the parade. Yeah. And you'll be able to learn the art of traditional Dia de los Muertos face painting, and adults and children are welcome to come and have their face painted.
Yep.
So, and at Silkat Socati Photography, which is 126 East Broadway, Suite 11. They're going to have Fotos para los Muertos. It's at 2 p.m. And from 2 to 5, you can receive a free portrait in honor of Dia de los Muertos.
What?
Los Muertos, yeah.
Muertos.
Muertos, I know. I'm saying it too fast.
No, you're saying it without an accent.
Whatever.
Like, you have to always have an accent. Dia de los Muertos.
Los Muertos.
Por qué?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Whatever. Okay, so you can come dressed for the holiday or dressed as you are, and you can bring a belonging or a photograph of the departed loved one to take part, and you can take a picture with it, and then they'll email you a digital copy of your photo. So that's cool. And so the Day of the Dead parade is going to happen on Sunday night. The parade starts at 5:30, but the pre-parade performances start at 4:30 at Circle Square, which is at the north end of Higgins by the Red X's. The Hipsy Gypsies are going to be there, as well as other performances. So the parade starts at the Red X's at 5:30. They lead off with the Soul City Brass Band and the UM Steamroller Prince, and then anyone who else wants to participate can get in behind it and walk the Day of the Dead parade. They're going to line up on Alder Street, and so if you want to get into the parade, they suggest that you line up early with them and just immerse yourself. And if you do want to still get into it and you're on the sidelines, they suggest that you politely and quietly insert yourself in the group. And we're walking in honor of our dead loved ones. So you got to be polite and respectful. Yeah, so it's a do-it-yourself affair. Start lining up at 4:30 and be in place by 5:15, and the lineup will happen on East Alder Street.
Yeah, so everybody can be part of the parade.
Yeah, so which is nice. I think that's great. Okay, and then my last event for Sunday night is at 6 p.m. It's at the Wilma Theater. It's a Telluride Mountain Film Festival. So it's in celebration of the environment and human spirit. It's a film festival dedicated to inspiring audiences about issues that matter, cultures worth exploring, environments worth preserving, and conversations worth sustaining. Cool. Yeah, so it sounds like a pretty inspiring documentary film festival. But that's what's going on for the weekend. There's a lot of stuff. If you have want to know any more information what's going on this weekend, go to MissoulaEvents.net, and it'll tell you everything that I've talked about. Yeah, so I hope you guys all get out there. It's supposed to be kind of nice. It'll be rainy.
What are you excited for?
What am I excited for? Definitely Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Saturday night?
Yeah, Saturday night. I'm going to go to the midnight showing with my friends. And then I think, I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm going to go to some house parties tonight.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that.
Keep it indoors.
Yep, keep it indoors. I know Mudslide Charlie is going to be at Charlie B's. So I'm going to try to hit that up too. That's always a good time. Yeah, what are you excited about?
I don't know. I'll be all around. I'll try to be all around as much as I can. Giving out life lessons to yonder college kids about the trials and tribulations of being a professor.
Oh God, I'm sure it's so hard.
Wow, these are actually prescription glasses because I have like 20 vision or whatever, so it's like somewhat all right, okay, I get it. I'll just play. Okay, so when we return, we're gonna talk about some spooky Missoula Downtown Economic Development Subcommittee.
Spooky City Council.
And it's very interesting because they're talking about how the economy in Missoula downtown area should grow and what way they should go. But right now I'm going to show you a little PSA about late voter registration.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Did you know that you can vote before Election Day in Montana? That's right. Come down to the fairgrounds and you can register to vote, pick up a ballot, and even receive an I voted sticker. Here's how it works. You can take the bus, ride your bike, or even walk your dog over to the election center at the fairgrounds. It takes only 5 minutes to get your voter registration and even receive your ballot. It's so easy. If you have a hectic schedule, you can check out MissoulaVotes.com for our extended hours after 5 p.m. and also our Saturday schedule. Can't make it before Election Day? No worries, Montana has same-day voter registration available. Come down to the Election Center at the fairgrounds on Tuesday, November 4th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. to fill out some paperwork and get your ballot. Make sure you're in line by 8 p.m. Avoid the lines. Register to vote early.
It was a dark and stormy Wednesday afternoon when they put this subcommittee of the economic development happened. And now it's time for some city council. let's start off with Linda McCarthy. She gives a little intro and kind of background and what we need in the downtown area. And she is the Downtown Missoula Partnership, from the Downtown Missoula Partnership. Oh, wrong mouse. So if we take a look of what she has to say, there's a lot to do, for sure.
The primary points and not all the secondary points. Create an economic development strategy for Missoula. Missoula Economic Partnership has done that. They're 3 years into that strategy, and they have 5 distinct areas that they're working on. And so a lot of the work that they've done has been accomplished. Improve downtown infrastructure, and that is a big piece of business that costs a lot of money. And you have been involved in the broadband piece. That is part of that. Modernizing old buildings is part of it. Public safety is a major issue. Parking needs, workforce housing. Those are all pieces of that plan. And expanding transportation options, with the fare-free service for Mountain Line, that's a step in the right direction. At the time this plan was being done, city and county were both looking at vacating downtown to some degree, and space needs still remains an issue. You've seen the county expand and own more buildings downtown. City has an issue with public safety space, so there's some work that you could be doing as a committee to, find the right spaces in downtown for city police or other needs that you might have. Continue to expand healthcare and related services in downtown. So, we're talking about expansion of healthcare services through St. Pat's, development of a neurosciences institute, cancer institute. Some of that stuff is happening. Support new product development. Some of that stuff is happening. Continued expansion of pharmacy program. I think James could speak to that more than I can. Reinstatement of the nursing program. I think that's in the works, if not completed. And evaluate opportunities to develop assisted senior living in the downtown core near the hospital. That's something that still needs to happen. Encourage commercial and high-tech information business development along the Broadway corridor to enlarge the customer base for downtown. Some of that stuff is happening through the work of MEP and the Montech Center. The Montech Center is filling up. There is going to be a time when businesses will need to come out of that building, and to find sort of that next step location for them in a downtown environment is something that we need to work on, and we probably need to work on soon.
Okay, and that's basically the intro of what she's kind of summarizing what downtown needs in the economic development. Cool. And Annalise Heidel, she's one of the city council members, and she talks about it's kind of the informal start, but I'm going to let her kind of expand on it just a little more. But yeah, she kind of says that this is a great meeting and there's a lot of good momentum behind it. So here, check that out. This is Linda Heidel from the Ward 3 or 5. I can't read it from here. Yeah. I should have known better, but okay. She's a city council member, so this is Annalise.
So this is kind of just an informal start to maybe some suggestions and some direction that we can take. And I think one of the things I would really like to stress is, informative committees are great, but I would like us to have some benchmarks and some objectives. And sometimes I think starting smaller is a great way to get started, and things that are more attainable, just to create some momentum. So with that in mind,
and yes, so they want to have the meetings and plans and stuff. They come together, the subcommittee, they're planning all this stuff, but they really want to know what they want to do. And let's see, I'm going to skip ahead, and we're going to go back to Linda McCarthy, and she's going to talk about some of the struggles they have to deal with in terms of getting this downtown economic plan pushed forward. So this is what she had to say about that.
Our committee's been busy working on a lot of different things, but we are not able to do it all. So we rely on our partners to help us with projects, that are in the master plan but need more than just a downtown entity. For example, Destination Missoula has worked hard on wayfinding, and Missoula Economic Partnership has worked hard on, economic development initiatives, and some of those things are in the downtown master plan. Today, I think we'll be talking specifically about the employment strategies of the downtown plan, and I'm not sure those of you who are present have had a chance to read through it, but many of the items in that document we have accomplished.
And of course, what they've been working with is working with a lot of different groups and organizations to help perpetuate this economic growth that's in Missoula. That being said, a lot of the expansion, what they're doing with St. Pat's, ever since the old Safeway building closed down, the hospital bought that area out. So what they're planning to do with that is probably build another clinic or area that's part of the St. Pat's Hospital. So yeah, there's a lot going on, but there's just so many different problems. And Brent Campbell, CEO of WM Group, basically tells us all about it. So we'll listen to him. Brent Campbell.
What we have been really struggling with is funding for infrastructure. And when we added up the total sort of needs list for the downtown master plan in terms of infrastructure, it's over several $100 million, including a pedestrian undercrossing of the railroad to connect the north side and Higgins Avenue, which was a very ambitious plan. So really, planning has been great. Implementation is our struggle, and funding for infrastructure, in addition to the other issues that we work on, including workforce development, is really one of the issues that we are constantly working on.
So yeah, I'll kind of echo what he says. He explains a little more about what they're really struggling with and all that's going on with that as well. And now I'm gonna really skip ahead and in the meeting, and they're talking about the art business partnership, and they're this is Barb Nealon. She's the director of Destination Missoula. So one of the things that draws people into Missoula is tourism. People like the arts, people like that stuff. But in the past, it hasn't really worked out for businesses to utilize art and business together. But Barb Nelson tells about two things that are important. So she'll talk about it right now.
The two things that we really highlight about Missoula are the accessibility of our natural resources, which are amazing, but then also the level of the arts and culture here, which it rivals any large city that you would see. And so it really does set us apart in Montana. It was called out in the downtown plan as being a big piece that we need to really work on and aid in its growth. For years, there have been discussions back and forth between the cultural community and either city leaders or business people in town, trying to find the way to meld business and culture. There have been attempts that have gone along and then have failed and gone along and failed. And so finally what we're starting to call the Arts Alliance formed about a year ago because everybody felt like the synergy is finally starting to come together in the city to possibly make this happen.
All right, so that's great is the Art Coalition. They started about a year ago that I just want to harp on. It's important. It brings a lot, and she does talk a little more about how nonprofits are getting involved with the arts culture, like the ZAC. It's lasted this long, so they're doing pretty well from what I hear.
Oh yeah, ZAC is doing great.
Yeah, so they're one of the great examples of arts culture in Missoula. So that's kind of what they want to expand on the ZAC, but more on a commercial level. A lot of ways, but you can't really do commercial, so from all the trial and errors that's happened, so they're looking into doing more nonprofit type stuff. And they also mentioned, I want to make a little side note that that Missoula's art scene could rival even a bigger city like Seattle. It's so good with that. And yeah, I mean,
diverse and talented for sure.
And I'm going to be talking about other stuff too, but Annalise talked about a couple other things as well, which involve public safety, but I think we'll get to that. I'll let her explain what she's going to be talking about.
Okay, so this was just brought to my attention earlier today, and if you have the opportunity, it's publicartchallenge.bloomberg.org, and it is a grant system, and I'll just read you quickly. It says, Bloomberg Philanthropies Public Art Challenge will grant at least 3 cities up to $1 million each over 2 years to support temporary public art projects that celebrate creativity, enhance urban identity, encourage public-private partnerships, and drive economic development. So that might be something worth looking into.
And, she harps on that a little bit, which is great. It's a great challenge that that's given to people, that they would give you $1 million to beautify your town.
Yeah, that's
like
sweet.
it can be a small project, it can be a big project, but it's a competition. So I suggest you spend less money trying to get it, and then they'll be like, oh, they award more than one city on it, which is great.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity for everyone. All right, and then Annalise does switch gears a little bit, and she talks about what are the ways that we can deal with public safety, and then Linda McCarthy responds to that, but I'll let you listen to it right here.
Perception of lack of safety associated with downtown. I don't think everyone feels that way, but there's definitely some element of that. One thing that I was really excited about and have seen working downtown and have seen great results from is the infamous yellow piano. So I'm just curious to get some input on, to me, that makes perfect sense. It's fairly inexpensive. I have seen tons of people interact with that. I've seen potential.
Yeah, and she basically goes on and says, she talks about a little bit about the piano, and I think that Linda McCarthy really kind of voices it as well. She also talks about why the pianos are gone. So she'll tell you exactly where the pianos are and what happened to them.
Yeah, since we haven't seen them.
Yep, so here's Linda McCarthy.
We currently have 6 donated pianos. We have put them away for the winter because the weather doesn't work so well. The BID has taken on that project under its umbrella of safety. First Interstate Bank is storing those pianos for us. The ZAC came out and painted a couple of them. They've been tagged with graffiti multiple times. We had one down at the Bank Street Pocket Park all summer long, and then as well as what we call the canary, because it's canary color. That is a sort of non-traditional approach, and it is something that could really use an art support boosted backing, but it's a seasonal program, and we'll look to roll those pianos out next spring, and we will need to have some discussions about, is this a sustainable program, and if so, what are the costs needed to sustain that program, but it is definitely an artistic, creative way of addressing public safety issues.
And then she goes on to tell about the piano and what is possible for cheap, easy ways to deal with a lot of public safety downtown. Usually some of the transits and the homeless population in town, maybe give them something to do, but they don't know. This is the first year they've tried it. They put it in sometime in June or July when they put the piano in. I think it was in July.
Yeah.
Because
I
that
think
was about the same time when
it
was like a
June.
week before summer camps, our first summer camp.
Yes, it was June.
So it would have to be
Beginning of June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, towards the end. We started summer camps in July.
We had our first summer camp in the middle of June.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, I digress. Then they jump ahead and they talk about, the pianos. If you guys wonder where the pianos are, they're locked away in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
A bank has them because they have the storage for them. The bank's like, hey, cool. We have we can keep the piano. Fine. Well, they're if you've seen the piano, some of the keys are kind of busted on the one that's at the park next to the Interstate Bank. That was there. The one that was down here, usually it's easy for graffiti to be seen and all that stuff.
Yeah, Asaph, you used to play those all the time, right? Give us your opinion
I
on
have
those.
a mixed review about that because
What's your review on it?
if they had taken my advice, I don't think any of that vandalism would have happened in the first place. And I pleaded with that committee for months to put those pianos in a more visible spot, just like when you're in New York in Times Square, they have the pianos right on Times Square and no one's going to mess with them.
Yeah.
But both pianos were hidden.
Yeah.
But you know, Missoula isn't the city that never sleeps, so there's
Yeah.
there's always gonna be one or two people that are gonna get away with
Well,
it.
in my opinion, that yellow panel should have been put between between Broadway and Pine, right in that visible spot, and the panel at the plaza should have been right up under that flagpole, visible.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so I have one last quote, and it's kind of like a discussion between Linda McCarthy and Dave Cederberg, and he's the Downtown Master Plan Implementation Committee. And you know, he and Linda were talking about what's been achieved and where the money should go, and what's really important in downtown so far, and what should be funded versus what should not be funded. But it starts off with Linda, and it'll end with Dave. So check this out.
So the projects that we have on the docket, as Brent suggested earlier, will need funding, and funding continues to be a challenge for all projects in our community.
Go ahead, Dan.
And I think Linda's right, funding is a big challenge. And two things that we've got that are ready to go now, or that I think have been agreed are good ideas that need some money. One is the wayfinding plan, and we need to find a way to fund that. And I know that whether there's 6 downtown kiosks that are the 9. Okay, and what's the dollar number on that?
I think they were about $9,000 per kiosk.
Okay, so we're looking at about $80,000 there, and that is something that could get done as soon as there's money.
But you know, like that kind of ends the meeting for sure. But the main focus was just like, oh, they have all these great ideas and all they're talking, but money.
Yeah.
They need the money to do it all, and Annalise talked about before that was interesting was when she talked about that $1 million reward for beautifying our town. Like, heck, we could just say a certain part of it has been beautified because it already is beautiful as is, and they just show a before and after picture, and they, you know,
Yeah.
it just depends. There's a lot of cool stuff here in Missoula for sure.
Oh yeah, Missoula's wonderful.
Okay, so in conclusion, the economical development of Missoula is on its way, but money is the biggest thing. They are going in depth some more in the meeting, but I'm gonna move on.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. And I think, well, that's our Halloween spooky
economic.
spectacular. But if you want to know any more information about us, you can log on to all of our social media sites. First up is wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula, where you can see, and then you can go to our Facebook page, and then you can go to our Twitter, which looks just like our Facebook page. We post all of our videos, all of our episodes, we post all of our interviews, everything online.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you have any questions or comments or want to be on our show, you can email us at
MCAT.org.
Yeah.
You can log on to MCAT.org and find all the information right here.
Yep.
And also, you can call us at 542-6228.
Or leave us a message or comment on our Facebook page or tweet us. We'll get back to you guys.
Yep, totes.
Yeah. So happy Halloween, everyone. I hope that you have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday morning.
So play us out, ASAP.